Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ted Neum. I'm a food, beverage, and portrait photographer based out of Philadelphia. I'm messing around with a new setup right now. I just recently bought the Accssoon M7pro. As for my monitor, I probably will get the Accssoon's City Master at some point, but the reason why I got this monitor is because I could transmit the feed to my iPad and to my phone, which makes it so much more convenient in terms of workflow. I used to use I still have the DJI SDR transmission system. It's still pretty solid, but there's a couple things. It eats up batteries really fast, and it makes my rig much more clunkier to have that instead of just this one unit. I think the Hollyland Pyro 7 does the same too, where it's a transceiver. So yeah, I feel like this was an expensive but necessary purchase for me to get. I did get a good deal on the Accssoon, so it was really a decision between the Hollyland Pyro 7 and this Accssoon M7pro. But because I got a pretty sweet deal on the Accssoon, I went with the Accssoon instead. I've been looking online all over to find any differences between these two brands and units, and there really isn't that much, so I'm assuming that you can't go wrong with either. The Hollyland Pyro 7, just that one, not the kit, comes at $589. So it's much cheaper than the Accssoon M7pro. But I feel like the Accssoon M7pro has a fan, it's built more solid, so this should last me longer. I mean, I don't know, honestly, what the difference between those two. But I got the unit yesterday, so I'm messing around with it today. I'm using this for this video, and yeah, I'm doing it on the vlog setup where I'm looking at myself on my iPad, and the unit is actually on my R6 Mark III right now. So I haven't tested out all full functionality of it. I'm not gonna give it a review because obviously I just started using it, but yeah, having an external monitor that also acts as a transmitter and receiver is quite clutch, to be honest with you. Not having to carry another set of items for it, I could keep my rig pretty. I mean, it's still pretty massive looking at it right now, considering it is a 7-inch monitor, but it's yeah, it looks like it's gonna be coming in handy. Because what I'm hoping for is when I do actual client work, I could just bring my iPad and the clients go look on the iPad, where the person could be looking on the iPad, see how I'm framing it instead of hovering around me and try to wonder how I'm shooting or what I'm shooting. So it makes it easier in terms of workflow and direction, that sort. So that's why I got this monitor. But that's not the reason why I'm talking about on this video. I just figured since I just got it, I might as well just talk about it for this vlog. Because I feel like I'm gonna, at least in terms of my channel, I'm only gonna talk about and review gear that I personally purchased and use. I feel like that's the more honest way of reviewing, is if you, I don't want to say people who get sent gear to test and review or not being honest, but for me, to give my thoughts on it is, and I purchase it, I have actual like objective thoughts about it because I'm the one who shelled out the money for it, and I don't have any qualm with saying why I didn't like it or not, that sort. Because I don't, these days especially these days, I try not to buy things on the whim. It took me like 3 weeks of watching YouTube videos and stuff to decide on getting this Accssoon. Like, I already knew that I was going to sell my other 2 monitors, but it took me like 2 or 3 weeks to figure out that I want to get this Accssoon, this monitor. So yeah, so for me, that's how I feel like I'm gonna go forth with talking about gear and that sort. As long as I purchased it and I've been using it, I don't mind talking about it. Obviously, this could change should Rand send me stuff, but I will definitely tell you that if they send me stuff, I'll let you know. Be very forthright and upfront about it. I mean, obviously, I will try not to do any reviews. I'll just give my thoughts. I won't call them reviews because they're not. And the things I talk about my own stuff, I wouldn't call them reviews either. I would just my general thoughts on them, whether or not you want to get them. I'll try to give you the information that you need and want to make your own informed decision. But yeah. Anyway, so my plan is to use this to help guide shoots when I hopefully get booked for it. So the clients will be like, okay, this is where it's going. I like the frame. Just roll really fast and fix something, so that they can see what's going on, and also if there's something wrong with the frame that I do not see or I do not think is an issue, they can come in and help fix it. Obviously, I feel like most people are like, no, you should be the one to control the whole thing. Like, no, this is even if you're being paid to do the work, it is a creative and collaborative process. Like, clients should have some say in what they want in the work that you produce, because 1, they hired you, and 2, they know their products and services better than you do. But obviously your creative vision matters a lot, but if you don't collaborate with them and help give them the ability to put their own input into it, that their own investment, not just money, I feel like they'll think that they won't feel the work is as impressive as it was just you doing it. So collaborating and letting the client feel that they have input into this work is very important. So, but I'm pretty sure like every single professional knows that. Like, during a shoot, like a client can come up with, they may come up with some pretty crazy ideas, or they'll just come up with some things that you may not really think of, and and you have to be like, look, okay, let's try this out, let's do it. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to what I was thinking about, or we could go a whole different round. It's all about trying to get the work done the way that works for everyone. So anyway, I just bought another little update is that I also just bought another set of mailers to mail, print mailers to send to commercial ad agencies and that sort. I'm probably not going to send any mailers to magazines this time. I've been sending stuff to magazines for like the last 10 years. My IMAX fan just kicked on. For the last 10 years, I'll still send stuff to Far, Sever, well maybe Sever, if I can find their mailing address, and Bon Appetit, but otherwise, yeah, I think I'm done sending mailers to magazines. It sucks, but magazine publishing is a dying industry, and it has issues. So book publishing is probably next on the chopping block, but my cocktail mailer, hold up, let me show you. I'm gonna be sending it off to send it off to some cookbook publishers to hopefully get another cocktail cookbook. So this is images from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's his Paul. If you ever go to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Paul, Josh, Eric, and Sacha are really amazing. So yeah, I'm sending these out to cookbook publishers to hopefully get them to hire me to photograph some cookbooks or get Paul a cookbook. Deal. That'd be pretty sick. The next 10 coming in, I'll probably send to some cookbook publishers as well, but mostly to commercial ad agencies. I do the print mailing because I don't like cold emails, and I feel like when someone gets a print mailer, especially these days, to be like, oh cool, there's actually some thought put into these things to be sent to me. Obviously, these 10 of them, it cost me $100, so I just basically spent $200 on mailers, not counting postage. So yeah, mailing and stuff make these mailers and sort is getting pricey. But I figure if I get 1 or 2 jobs this year from these mailers, it makes it worthwhile. Yeah, so that's my current plans right now, is to send these mailers out to ad agencies, commercial media production houses and that sort, and keep on practicing my video so I could push the video part. I won't do print mailers for the videos. This will be direct email kind of situations because you have to be able to see the videos. But yeah, that's my current plans for right now. Is like, I'm trying to keep my head down, create mailers to market my work, to hopefully get noticed. I mean, if I have to do cold emails, I will, but I'd rather get to know the people and do it organically, but sometimes you just can't. So yeah, the joys of trying to do freelance videography and photography is the constant grind and door knocking to get people to hire you or pay, just even to check out your work. But anyway, so that's the video. This my general thoughts, talking about the Accssoon monitor. I'm gonna hopefully get some video work so I can put it into use to make it worthwhile, and mailers for potential clients. So actually, there's probably some other things I'm gonna just randomly spew. Spew is probably not the right word. Randomly talk about. Still trying to get some more. Also, like as mentioned in my New Year's resolutions video, I still want to try to get to do some more environmental portraiture. So I'm gonna put that on my feed to see if there'll be people who will let me to experiment with it. I'm hoping my Justin Muir hosts another one of his workshops. There's still a lot of things I want to learn. If you don't know Justin James Muir, follow him on Insta. He's an amazing portrait photographer. I think he's outside. He lives outside Philly, so yeah, give him a follow and check. He's pretty cool. The other person I would like to learn from is like Chris Knight, Lindsay Adler, especially Chris Knight with his portraiture. Is like, I don't like using the word cinematic for anything, but his photography is like incredible. Like, so I would definitely check his work out as well. But yeah, just currently sipping on my coffee. I was watching Colbert. We have only about like what, February, March, April, about 3.5 months left with Colbert and the Late Show. Fucking Trump and the people who bought Paramount, Skydance, just all these media mergers. It's like consolidating everything to like, they're consolidating things into with the worst family ever. So if our current media system is terrible, our future media is gonna be even worse. Anyway, that's not neither here nor there, but fuck ICE. I hope you have a great day today. Like and subscribe if you want. Ask me any questions, go ahead, drop in the comments. If you want, we're also considering the Accssoon M7pro or anything like that. Drop in the comments, I'll respond. If not, subscribe, like and subscribe. A bit of a tongue twister situation, and I will see you in the next one.